Welcome to the Band Gym, guys. Thanks for joining me today for another Band Gym Minute that I think you'll find very interesting. Recently was asked the question, what's the difference, Dave, between a looped up band setup and a linked up band setup? And again, I'll use those terms back and forth sometimes, but there's a distinct difference between them. I want to take you through today what that difference is. First of all, let's talk about the linked up band setup. A linked up band setup is going to be a system that has two similar sized bands linked together, just like I have here. Again, the key is keep the bands of similar size. Not necessarily similar color, because there's different manufacturers out there with different colors, so I don't want to say different colors. It's different sizes. I have an 1.1 inch wide band here. It's our purple large band. I've got two of them linked together using a link strap. I highly recommend using link straps so the bands don't get too tight if you try to physically link them together without the link strap. That said, this system now becomes not a 41-inch system, but it becomes an 82-inch long system. Because it's an 82-inch system, it allows me to go ahead and have twice the length to go ahead and train with. So instead of having 1.5 yards to 2 yards of length distance to train with, which is what I would have if I only had a 41-inch band system, because it's an 82-inch long system, now I have 4 yards or 3.5 to 4 yards to train in. Now, why would I want to go ahead and use a linked up band system? Typically, you're going to see me use that for locomotion training. You're going to see me use it for partner attached base training for lower body. You're also going to see me go ahead and use it for potentially lower body strength training using a horizontal vector. Why do I like to use this system? Well, first of all, because of the additional stretch length, which is going to also increase the resistance variability I have in this system. So I can go ahead and choose different exercises, but I'll always have the right level of resistance based on the exercise. So I don't have to flip-flop out of band systems to strength train a certain movement. So that's a linked up band system and kind of what I would use it for. Now let's go to a looped up band system. A looped up band system is where we're going to take a larger band and physically loop a smaller band through it. Now, why do I want to go ahead and loop a smaller band through a larger band? Well, let's talk about this looped up band system. First of all, this looped up band system does not require a link strap. Secondly, I'm going to loop a smaller band through a larger band, because once I do that, this smaller band, as you can see, is only half the length. So now I've essentially doubled the resistance of my smaller band, in this case the black medium band, by making it only half the length. The green band is going to be obviously twice the size of a medium band in nature. However, but as soon as I double the black band, these two bands become similar in regards to their level of resistance. Could I loop a red band through this? Absolutely, but now I'm going to go ahead and challenge the red band a little bit more than the green, because the green is going to be stronger. Could I link a purple band through this, or loop a purple band through this? Absolutely, but understand now the purple band is probably, when cut in half or doubled in resistance, it's probably going to be stronger than the green band. That said, this system though should be relatively safe for any of those setups, because what are we going to use it for? We're going to use it for upper body training, because it allows me to take a single band, hook it into another single band, and create a bilateral type situation where I can go ahead and do pushes and pulls for my upper body. It also allows me to quickly go ahead, as I've described before, and do single arm type activities of pulling and pushing. Now the key to this is this. Why do I like to use this versus just using a single band? Well, first of all, if I just use a single band, I can't do bilateral training very well. Secondly, this is going to increase the length of this system by half. So what I mean by is I have a 41-inch band here. This band is now cut to be about 20 inches in length. So I essentially have a 61-inch band system here. Now, with that said, yes, I've got it looped around the bar, so that's going to take up a little bit of the distance. So let's just theoretically say I've got about a 55 to 56-inch band system. Irregardless of that, you know that you can go ahead and you can stretch that system at least 2 yards. So as a result of that, this system is going to give me 2 yards of resistance variability to do my upper body training. While you know you can pull more than you can push, you probably can push more than you can press. You can probably press more than you can curl and more than you can do overhead tricep work. And you know that your trunk isn't as strong if you're doing lockouts or standing plank type training. So with that said, this system set up correctly is going to allow you to have a greater degree of resistance variability to hit all those exercises, and you don't have to go ahead and change up the band system over and over. The other thing is, a lot of you have single bands. You've purchased single band packages like the single, small, medium, or large single band packages that we have. And you're trying to figure out, well, how do I do bilateral training with that? Well, this is the way you can go ahead and do that. So this is a looped up band system, and that's what I'm going to use it for primarily. The linked up band system is here, and as I said, I'm going to use that mostly for locomotion type training, as well as the things that I mentioned. So hopefully that gives you a little bit better idea of a looped up band system versus a linked up band system, and how you're going to go ahead and use either one of them. Have a great day, guys. As always, let me know your comments when you read or listen to this in YouTube or on my site. I always appreciate hearing your comments and knowing how I can help you in the future. Have a great day.